No, my phone's ringing. No. Oh my goodness. Hello? Get these things off.
Oh, hey, Sean, what's up?
I'm just trying to get these finger traps off my fingers, and I'm just so stuck.
It's because you have to have fingers on both ends of the finger traps.
But I'm all out of fingers.
I know somebody who has fingers.
Well, then get in here. Let's get these things out.
I don't think this is how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, just kick. Yep, right on my. Yep.
Oh, we're stuck again.
Not again.
I'm April.
And I'm Sean. Welcome to Cypress Kids Online, everyone's favorite show that takes you on a tour de force of laughs, knowledge, and thought-provoking questions about God.
Well, before we get started, I'm gonna need to get something to eat.
Did you not eat before we started recording?
Well, I was really hungry, but I couldn't think of what I wanted to eat. It's really hard. Do you have any ideas?
What about some sushi rolls?
Sushi rolls?
Yeah.
No, don't even, no.
What is it?
Gross.
What is it, the raw fish?
No. Do you know what sushi rolls are wrapped in?
Yeah.
Seaweed. Weeds from the sea. Do you want me to eat weeds from the sea, Sean?
Fine.
It's disgusting.
I think I saw some egg salad in the kitchen, if you want to get some.
Egg salad? Sean, there is nothing salad about egg salad. I love salads. Love them. There's no lettuce. Nothing salad about egg salad. You order it and then they just bring you this bowl of, what, egg mush? No, thank you.
Fine. What about, I don't know, what about some cotton candy?
Cotton candy? You want me to just eat my shirt? Cotton. Tastes delicious. Says no one ever.
But cotton candy is delicious. It's so good.
Sean, I refuse to eat anything I don't understand.
Yeah, but every time I try to explain something to you, you won't listen to the answers to your questions.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, if you want to try and explain to me how cotton candy is made, I'm pretty sure it's made of cotton. But if you want to try and explain, I will listen. I'm not making any promises. I might not eat it.
All right, good. See, I got something for you, all right?
Okay.
Come on in, someone who knows stuff. Hey, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Sean.
Wait, how did you know my name?
I've watched the show before.
Oh, well, that's excellent.
Is it?
So who are you and what do you know?
My name is Sugar Tilt-A-Whirl, and I sell cotton candy with the Thomason Traveling Carnival.
Oh, so you're like some sort of cotton candy expert.
Sure, why not?
And your actual name is Sugar.
Who would make something like that up?
Can you tell us how cotton candy is made?
I sure can.
So, how is cotton candy made?
You want to see how it's made?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
I have a cotton candy maker outside.
Fascinating.
Do you want me to bring it in?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
You with the hat, can you give me a hand?
Yeah. Sure. My name is my name's Sean.
I've watched the show, remember?
right?
A few moments later.
All right, so how does this thing work?
I don't know.
No, but I thought you were the cotton candy person from the Thomason Traveling Carnival.
What he meant to say was, how do you make cotton candy?
Oh, well, so you pour your sugar into here, into the head of the machine, and it basically is granulated sugar, and then it's like food flavoring and coloring, and then this here is the silly nilly, and then the machine heats up to about 395 degrees Fahrenheit, and this spinner is going about 500 RPM, and then with the level of centrifugal force and the liquefied sugar, it expels through the small holes, and then you just take this paper cone and you just roll it, and you get cotton candy.
So that's how it works.
I have no idea how it works.
Oh, well, that looks really good. Did you
Yeah, it is.
bring any for us?
No, I just brought one paper cone. But you can use about anything.
This is really good.
Yeah, thanks, Sugar.
Are you talking to me or the cotton candy?
You?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have for today. We'll see you later, Sugar.
I mean, probably not. We're going to Soki in the morning. It's a traveling circus, not a stay in one place. Basically, those are just sad amusement parks.
Well, safe travels.
Thanks for coming on the show. Well, I have one takeaway from that. This does taste way better than my cotton shirt.
Yeah, it's Bible story time with Brittany.
How's it going? Looks like you guys found a tasty treat.
Yeah, do you have a story for us today, Brittany?
I sure do, but I could use a little help telling it. Would you guys be willing to give me a hand?
Sure.
Yeah.
Great. Well, we've been talking about Joseph, right?
Yeah.
You mean the guy who was sold into slavery by his brothers, thrown into jail for something he didn't do, brought out of jail by Pharaoh to interpret some dreams, and then was made second in charge of all of Egypt?
Yes, that Joseph. Well, today we're going to find out what happened next in Joseph's story. Now, last time we saw Joseph, Pharaoh had made him second in charge of the land of Egypt.
For the next 7 years, there will be plenty of food to go around. The 7 years after that, we won't have enough. So let's save up food now so we don't get hungry later.
So Joseph traveled all over Egypt, storing up grain for 7 years. And then just as Pharaoh dreamed, the famine began. Not just in Egypt, but all around. Even as far as Canaan, where Joseph's father Jacob and brothers still lived. Jacob, Joseph's dad, had heard that there was food stored up in Egypt. So he instructed all of Joseph's brothers to go to Egypt to buy food for their family. Jacob made Benjamin, Joseph's youngest brother, stay home. So 10 of Joseph's brothers went to Egypt to buy grain. Now remember, many years earlier, Joseph's brothers sold Joseph into slavery and told their father he was dead. So Joseph was the last person they ever expected to see as governor of Egypt. When they came to see Joseph, they didn't recognize him. But Joseph knew his brothers right away.
This is going to be fun. Where do you come from?
We're from the land of Canaan. We came to buy food.
You're spies!
No, we're not spies.
Yes, you are.
No, we're just brothers. There were 12 of us, and then one was gone, and we had to leave our baby brother at home with our dad.
I still say you're spies. You have to prove to me that you're telling the truth.
We're not spies. We're brothers. I mean, we look alike. Is that good enough?
I'll let you buy grain for your hungry families, but you can't come back here unless you bring your youngest brother. And I'm keeping one of you in prison until you do.
So Joseph had his brother Simeon put into prison and sent the rest home with bags of grain. On the way, they discovered the money they had used to buy the grain had been returned to them. They told their father all that had happened.
Father, we can't go back unless we take Benjamin with us.
Jacob wouldn't allow them to take his youngest son, so the brothers waited until they ran out of grain again. They had to go back to Egypt, and they couldn't go without Benjamin. When the brothers returned to Egypt, they were treated like royalty. Their brother Simeon, who had been in prison, was returned to them. They feasted in the governor's home. They were allowed to buy as much grain as they could carry, and again headed for home. But they didn't make it very far. On the way home, Benjamin noticed the governor, Joseph's, silver cup in his bag, so they quickly went back to the governor.
What have you done? Benjamin will remain here as my slave, but the rest of you can go in peace.
No. You can't take Benjamin. Please take us. If we go home without Benjamin, our father will die. Please take me instead.
Joseph couldn't take it any longer. He had to tell his brothers who he was.
Hey guys, it's me, Joseph. Remember the brother you sold into slavery? Don't be upset. You guys didn't send me here, God sent me here. He sent me here to save your lives. Now, go tell our father everything you hear and bring him back here.
So the brothers returned to their father and told him his son was alive. Pretty cool story, huh, guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like God had a plan the whole time.
He definitely had a plan. If his brothers hadn't sold him into slavery, Joseph may never have gone to Egypt. He may never have met Pharaoh, and he certainly wouldn't be in charge of the whole country.
So God can use bad stuff that happens to us to make something really good happen?
Of course, it happens all the time. The bad stuff happened to Joseph because God wanted to use Joseph to save his family. And it's true with God's own son too. Bad stuff happened to Jesus because God wanted to use Jesus to save the whole world.
Thank you. That's amazing.
You bet. I'll see y'all next time. Enjoy those sugary treats.
Wow, I love that story. It reminds me of our bottom line. No matter how stuck we may feel, we can always remember that God is with us. There were probably times when Joseph wanted to quit or wonder why all those bad things were happening, but God was with him the whole entire time.
It's time for our question of the day. When have you had to trust God? It could be with a math test or maybe a soccer tryout or when the pool closes for the summer. No matter what it is, remember, you can trust God. He probably has a plan that you don't even know about.
Let's go ahead and pray. God, you are so amazing. It's amazing to see everything you did in Joseph's life that led up to the moment where he forgave his brothers. He was able to trust you and believe you that you had a good plan for his life, even after all the ups and downs he had to go through along the way. Please help us trust you like that. Help us remember that you're with us and your plan is always the best. We love you. We thank you. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.